If you want to check out the entire card, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. That is where to watch it. Max is running hot. 7 games on his card. Let's keep getting paid. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get paid in full. Get that cash. Max, you have one more game on your card this evening, 9 p.m. Eastern. We head to the West Coast. UC Irvine Anteaters, 2-3, 0-2 on the road at Loyola Marymount Lions, 3-3. 3-0 at home, Gersten Pavilion, Los Angeles, California. UC Irvine, 2-3 on the season, but 0-3 against Div 1 teams. Let's see what we are getting for a market. Loyola Marymount sitting at 4.5-point favorites with a total at 142.5. UC Irvine coming off a 91-56 beatdown at USC. They lost by 35 points as 10-point underdogs. And they've had 8 days to dwell on that ass kicking. They have 10 players averaging double-digit minutes. No one playing more than the 20.4 minutes leading scorer freshman guard Dawson Baker plays. He's averaging 12.6 points per game. He's also hitting 46.2% from three. Looks like they got a good one on their hands. After losing at UC Santa Barbara on the first half of a home-and-home, 69-58, Loyola Marymount made it a perfect 3-for-3 at home with an 81-76 victory over UC Santa Barbara on Saturday night. Loyola led by 6'6" senior guard Eli Scott, averaging 14 points per game, getting 9.5 rebounds a game. His scoring has slightly dipped from his junior season, but his rebounds are up, and he is a leader on the floor. Max, 9 p.m. Eastern action. Last game on your card. We're out on the West Coast. UC Irvine, Loyola Marymount.
Yeah, Jim, let me tell you something. I don't like UC Irvine. I don't like how this team is playing. I don't like the roster makeup. You may think that Dawson Baker is a nice piece. I think that he's a bum, and he should quit school and go flip burgers instead. But no, I'm not actually serious about that. I just think that this UC Irvine team has just had such a rich history of having quality guards. And with DJ Davis and Dawson Baker, I just don't see the potential in them. With UC Irvine, obviously, you still have Jerron Artest and Isaiah Lee playing your starting 1 and 2, and they're even less impressive to me. The one thing in this game that's going to be interesting from a personnel perspective is the battle of big men. You got Brad Green and Colin Welp going up against Kelly Luapepe, Matthias Marcuson, Eli Scott, all guys that can grab boards, that can score down low, that are going to be going right into you. So it's going to be a battle inside for sure. I think that's going to be a battle of fruition. And when I look at the offense for UCI, there's turnover issues, there's first half scoring issues, or scoring issues in general. If you're not a D2 or less opponent. And with UC Irvine, the difference that I'm noticing this year, well, the defense just isn't up to par at this point of the season. 3 of their games have gone over against D1 competition is not because of them putting up their part. It's because of their opponent smashed them in the mouth. Granted, it is some tough opponents in San Diego State and Pepperdine, and I'll even say USC, even though they're a Pac-12 bunch of jamopes. But I'll say this. This is going to be their easiest game so far to date from my power rankings. But I think that Loyola Marymount's going to freaking welcome them into their building. There's a new look with Stan Johnson, a new tempo, a new style. And most importantly, Eli Scott doesn't have to do it all himself. He can go and get on the glass and bang on somebody. He can get to the free throw line because with a big body like that and how he scores the basketball, you're going to get hacked a lot. And even better now, he's got guys to distribute the basketball to. Joe Quintana is back from injury, doing a fantastic job with clutch three-point shooting, including against UC Santa Barbara. That cost me money. But having Damian Douglas at 6'7" and so athletic and able to get you 13 and 7, those are impressive production levels for guys that had a lot of question marks coming in. This team has really gelled well together, and I think that they continue to play well together at home. I'm looking at Loyola Marymount full game. I'm going to take that 3.5, no problemo. That's like freaking eating a chicken tender dipped in honey. I just do it, So we'll ride with them. I think that there is small amount of value on Loyola Marymount first half, but not enough to justify making a play on the show. I think as long as this team shoots well from the field and gets those high percentage looks, shoots over 50%, and gets to the free throw line and makes 70% of them, which they've shown an ability to do so in consecutive games, I think that UC Irvine's going to regret not having some better transfers in to play in their backcourt and not just relying on the front court duo of Welp and Brad Green.
Max, I can't get you a 3.5. In fact, both FanDuel and Circa have moved to 4.5, but Bet365 is still at 4. The only book that's still at 4.
Well, that is a bunch of rocks in a sock, but I will take the 4, Jim.
-4 and -110. That's available at Bet365, and that puts a bow on Max's card for Thursday, December 17th.